It is hard to beat a person that never gives up. This was the case for my team and me on the basketball court. Beginning with the greatest achievement, being able to defy all obstacles. Now for some, I'm sure there's been that moment where you've achieved greatly and you remember it so vividly that you know the underwear you were wearing that day. Well, my moment was similar to just that. My moment happened on the basketball court. This wasn't just any moment. This moment was the epitome of my basketball career. It let me know that all my hard work had ultimately paid off. To begin, let me set the scene that defined my basketball career. I remember it like it was yesterday. My team and me were in for a treat. We had the home court advantage. We were practicing like crazy people, as if we were going to go up against the greatest athletes of all time. As warm-up proceeded, we were sizing the other team up, seeing what kind of competitiveness they had, but they had it. Anything from adrenaline, nerves, tension, it was all kicking in and it was ready. Not just from statistics, but from previously seeing this team, we knew they were very competitive and they hardly lost. We knew what kind of intensity we had to bring to this court just to give a fighting chance. We had to be fundamentally disciplined because we felt that we had what it took to beat this team. As warm-up ended, and in the meantime, the first tip of the ball was off, the battle began. Besides the fact that this team was definitely fundamentally sound, and their hard-working skills, they were definitely ready for us. This is where our talent and hard work was going to pay off. The time on the clock progressed. It was going out so quick. In the midst of the game and the never-ending battle, we knew what we had to do. They pressed us constantly, turning the ball over. In a 30-second break, just enough to catch my breath, I asked myself, how in the world could we keep up? This team on this court turned out to be our worst nightmare of the season. As the buzzer rang for halftime, we were only 7 points down. Now, in basketball, this wasn't a shutout, and this definitely wasn't the end. We knew that they could play a mean first half, and that they were fundamentally sound. As we conversed a little bit in the locker room, walking back out on that court, business had to be taken care of. Every possession had to count, every point had to go in for us to have a fighting chance. Surprisingly, in the midst of the game, we were able to get the score within a few points of the other team. This was our little miracle in itself. So, to set the scene that defined my basketball career. The crowd was nuts in the gym. Could barely hear myself breathe. Not only was the crowd going crazy, but the obstacles were still above us. We had the tough team to beat. We had the 3 quarters, the 7 minutes, and 50 seconds before this crucial time. 1 point was the difference on the scoreboard now. The clock counted down. 7, 6, 5. The last play of the game was ours, and we had the ball at the baseline ready to inbound. 3 girls went for the ball, and somehow they all fell into a massive pile. One of the girls was mine, from my team, and she fell, just luckily pushed the ball towards me somehow. I had no time to hesitate. I scooped up the ball with all my might and pressure of the game behind me. I practiced for it. I knew I could do it. I took the shot. The ball left my hand so effortlessly. I watched it go into the hoop perfectly. Now this wasn't the end of the game. Granted, we had 3 seconds left, but this moment in time defined my basketball career. I took the shot, I won the game, I beat the obstacles. As the final seconds brushed off the clock, the buzzard sound rang throughout the gym. My team and I ended up beating this extremely talented team. as many would have crawled up into a little ball and just let the team beat them by halftime. We were able to persevere through the tough times. We were able to hurdle over the blockage to success. To this day, when I relive this story, I still get the chills because it defined my basketball career and it was the greatest moment of my achievements. When I am old and wrinkly, I will still tell this story because this is a story I will never forget. I hope that in some point in your life, you were able to accomplish something and achieve an award, just like my basketball shot.